Welcome back, everybody, to the San Diego Surf Expansion MyLeague series here on NBA 2k19. I know it's been a little while now since the last episode. I've been wanting to get us closer to this offseason and continue the quest for Neil Hope. Now, today we're going to finish up the season here. I just want one more episode to play with this team, see what I want to do next year, because we have a big offseason upcoming. I really don't want to mess it up because I think it could be the offseason that, if done correctly, takes us to the future of this series. Well, regardless, it will, but it could make it really good. The goal is to end up with Neil Hope, and winning the lottery, obviously, is not easy to do. The odds are always against you regardless, but I'm hoping that either we can win it or we can find a way to move up to select the superstar from Providence, who really does not have a weakness. He can be one of the best players in the NBA, I think, before too long. Very high potential, outstanding athlete. He's not below average at his position at anything. He's excellent, and we need him on our team. As we sit right now with 17 games to go, the Surf are the 6th worst team in the NBA, which obviously gives us a chance at the #1 pick, and Neil Hope is going #1. So, we'll see if our odds get better or worse today as we finish out the year. A lot of you liked the trades I put together last episode, especially trading away Frederick Wilcox to get a pick, but also acquiring Lonnie Walker, who should be a restricted free agent, if I'm not mistaken, at the end of the year. So there's a very good chance we're able to keep him going forward. I only got to play with Walker for a little while last episode, but I really do like his game, and I think a shooter like him, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, will be extremely valuable. If we were to check a mock draft right now, we'd obviously be in the 6th spot, and currently we're projected to take Carlton Trent, a guard from Wake Forest. I don't really have any preferred position because now we have openings at shooting guard or point guard. I think Casey can do either, but I think we can use a starting guard or a forward, maybe even a center. I'm not going to keep Valanciunas for the long haul, but Carlton Trent, very good scorer here outside, good mid-range as well. He is a playmaker, and he's an outstanding athlete. He would not be a bad player to take if we miss on Neil Hope. So we begin the episode 25 and 40. Let's get through some simulating now, and hopefully we don't win too many of these games. It's weird saying that. I don't normally worry about draft spots in the NFL because there are so many rounds and chances to find impact players that it really doesn't matter. Not to me, anyway. But we are definitely on a losing streak now, losing 5 in a row to begin the episode, taking us to mid-March. Just want to see kind of where we're at going into the final couple of weeks here. A lot of things could change with the standings being so close. We do defeat the Pacers. We lose by a ton to the Hawks. We are now 26 and 47. And remember, we also have the Wizards pick. And I'd like to just take a look at their schedule and see what's happened. They keep winning. As soon as we got them Frederick Wilcox, this team went on a tear. That's really unlucky because they were projected to have like a top 10 selection. And now it might just be one of the worst lottery picks is all, which we can still use that to go get a good player. But I was hoping to have 2 picks with the chance to go get Neil Hope. And now our odds are 4th. If we're top 3, we're perfect. As long as we're top 3, we have the best odds thanks to the rule change. And now if we scroll down to find the Wizards, they're working their way toward the playoff hunt. They're not quite there right now, but they very well could end up in the postseason. They're only 1.5 games back of Indiana. Pittsburgh, though, they must have really slumped for a while because I don't think they've spent much time out of the playoff chase. Here's what they did the first couple of years of the series, though. They're certainly having their worst year in team history. We just beat the Mavericks 105-68. They're the #1 seed in the Western Conference. stop the simulation, please. How on earth did we do that? We destroyed them. 18 from Kane, 16 from Norman Powell in just 15 minutes. Lonnie Walker, 14. I can't even imagine how we did that. Well, shooting 37% doesn't help. We pretty much shot double their percentage in terms of three-pointers. All right, we won a couple games in a row. We're kind of getting on a roll now. Against the Knicks, we dropped that game. Final game here against the Warriors. They're finally rebounding again this year, and we lose that game. And then we beat Memphis, leaving one game on the schedule. We are 30-51. I do want to take a look at some of the game logs for players and what they've been doing recently and how things have trended. But where does that leave us now at the odds? Top 3. And the Heat have actually fallen out of the top odds altogether. So the Clippers and Blazers are up here. If we just sort by win percentage here, though, it looks like we'd have to lose. And Miami still has a good chance to take that. I'm not sure what exactly has us in this spot. We each have one game left. I'm not quite sure, but basically we're picking, or we're going to have top 5 odds. We know that much. 31-51 is the best we're going to be able to do. So let's just see. Has Lonnie Walker played well? Who has impressed recently as KC takes his point per game average up to 18 points, 4 assists per game. Rodney Kane at 15 points a game, Lonnie Walker at 12. If we go per 36, still seeing Alexi Edwin, who's now a low post star, they're saying. His overall has gone up to 77. He's not happy with the way things have been going in terms of the losing, it looks like. But Alexi might be one of those players that we could really see pay off with all this patience. I feel that he has a chance to at least come off the bench, play 20 minutes a night. Can he be a starting center? Still not quite sure about that. But very good dunker. I like playing with him down low. I like scoring with him. He's a fun player in that regard. And then you look at his defense, and there's a lot of potential there. But how much better of a player is he going to get? His potential is a B. Let's check out some of these game logs recently. Playing about 20 minutes a night, 12 and 7. We're seeing him 5 of 8, 8 of 11. Not really sure what a percentage should look like for a guy that shoots mostly near the basket. There is a stretch games here that is a little concerning, missing a lot of shots, 3 of 12, 3 of 11. Not a great three-point shooter, or a free throw shooter rather. Not a good three-point shooter either. But I still think that Alexi is somebody I want to continue to develop in this series. It also looks like he's going to be a free agent after this year. I'm hoping that by keeping players like him, I keep the salary flexibility to at least make one splash this year. If we can get an impact first pick, impact free agent, and then a good bench player with our second first-round pick, I'll be really happy. Now, I haven't really worked on trading picks in the offseason. I actually wasn't sure if teams could, because it just seemed like, you know, they weren't trading picks for picks to move up and down the board. Maybe I was just missing it, but I can attempt to look at some of that stuff when the draft comes along. Let's see some of those players I've been targeting, though. I'm hoping that we can get a good power forward in this draft, and I have Lawrence Watson scouted 80% here. He's only 21 years old, and he is a B- overall, they're saying right now, but despite having 80% scouting, we aren't getting much here. So how about Keith Spencer? 72 overall, definitely not going to be someone that goes off the board too early, but good scorer up close, above average mid-range, even contested, and I work myself into some contested situations here. So I like that right there. Plus, he can shoot the 3, which is just the bonus. I don't need a forward, another power forward that can shoot the 3. We have plenty of options there. What I really want, though, is somebody who can work down low a little bit more, and the defense here is pretty concerning for Keith Spencer. Still think he's an interesting player. 99 post control. I'm not sure what post control does, but it's already maxed out for him. Not very good at boxing out. Not very good at rebounding at all. That stuff worries me. Then we have Glenn Randolph from Notre Dame, who also good up close, has a mid-range game, and he can also shoot the three a little bit. His defense does seem a little more average. He is a better rebounder, but still isn't great at that. Interesting player to me. Probably an option with our second first-round pick, potentially. What about somebody like Bruce Henderson? If we miss out, end up like second or third overall. He's 20 years old. He's a point guard. I'm open to playing KC at either spot, and I'd like to bring in a guard this offseason. I'm not sure with what pick or how I want to do it, but I'm interested. Henderson looks to be a pretty baseline scorer here for the position. Does have a nice contested mid-range shot too, so that's always a plus. He doesn't have a good inside game here, and you can tell me if this is not the best of logic, but to me, I like my point guard being able to be somebody like Casey Daniels, who can drive, dish, and shoot. For Henderson, I think I'd just be too limited. I just want him to shoot most of the time, and so that would take away a lot of my options. Barney Kennedy, shooting guard / small forward. Another player who really just can score from anywhere, an A+ 3-point shooter. Has good playmaking. The perimeter defense is a little below average. Good athlete, though. Definitely somebody I'll be interested in. I'm pretty sure post control is the rating that I'm kind of looking for if I want to be able to back down players in the post and have the moves down there to score. I don't really know how to word it any better than that, but Keith Spencer's 99 is by far the best of this group of players. Definitely somebody I'd be interested in, especially with that A- potential and being 21 years old. Just like Frederick Wilcox, he'd have to develop a lot defensively, but I like the offensive skill set, and I think it differs enough from Wilcox to, make sense in adding a player like him after trading away Wilcox. All right, with that, we're going to get into the final game of the regular season and spend a little more time with this team. I want to play more with Jonah Bolden, see if he can really have a chance to be that starting power forward. Right now, I'm not sure. I'll probably bring in some competition at least, but let's get it going. We win the tip and begin. There's Casey Daniels and Lonnie Walker. I really enjoyed all the three-point shooting success we had in the fourth quarter last episode. Hoping to do a lot more of that as Valanciunas misses the first attempt of the day. And now Jeremy Lin, who missed a bunch of three-point shots I saw in that last box score. Daniels, Walker, slam it home. Let's build that chemistry because we might have something here. Lonnie Walker IV, drafted in 2018. Really like his game. And I think that he will be a decent salary-saving option. I'm interested to see the value of some of these players because I don't really know how to predict it quite yet. DeAndre Jordan makes both free throws, though, and ties everything up. But we scored with more style, so we're winning right now. All right, Rodney wants this one. We got Walker off the screen. Quick catch and shoot. Let's go. 5 for Walker in the first 50 seconds. Once again, running the offense through Rodney Kane. Oh, they want to see what he can do in isolation? All right. I don't really know if that's where he's going to succeed much. I know not with me at the controls. Here's a 3 from Kane. No. I'll have to work on some of that. I didn't really have a good feel of anything there with Rodney Kane. Under the basket now. A quick bucket by Diallo will give the Mavericks a slim lead. One that I believe is mostly temporary. Who's cutting? Walker again? Nope. Down low, Valanciunas. What can we make? Oh, offensive 3 seconds? I can't believe the Timberwolves are top 10 in the power rankings. It's like the league is upside down now. The Cavs are there, the Hawks. All right, a lot of change here in this series. Jeremy Lin now with the Mavs up by 1. Luka, he's going to pull up in front of Valanciunas and hit the bucket. I know he's going to be a free agent after this year, but I expect him to get the max and just stay here in Dallas. Last year, only, one player I had interest in was really on the market, and that was Spencer Dinwiddie, who is not like a franchise changer or anything. So hopefully this year we get a little better luck. Up. Oh, come on, lob it higher. Higher arc on that. Just like in Madden, we need higher arc to miss those linebackers. Lynn. Oh, that's blocked. No chance. There were two defenders in his face. Kane now. Get it to Walker. Now we had one too many passes. There we go. Walker. Valanciunas draws the foul. I got one. Can I get both? I'm never able to hit both free throws, and that is going to continue. Hopefully I get that sorted out by the time we're actually needing to make those free throws. Today it's not so important. 8-6. Jeremy Lin against Bolden. Might have to give this one up or take a contested shot that rolls in. And it's Lonnie Walker, the fourth. And now Casey trying to get free here. It's a 2 with a perfect release. He's not missing that. There we go, Casey getting some room now. And Valanciunas, little jumper, getting it to go. I think this year I did get better offensively with Valanciunas. He does have a no-trade clause, and he's under contract for next year. He'll probably be on our team for one more season. And at which point I'll hope that Alexi Edwin can take over. If not, we will obviously move on. Good drive. I do want to kind of split my time today, though, between the backups and the starters. So I'm probably not going to play the entire first quarter. I'd like to see what Alexi Edwin and them guys can do. Here's Walker trying to drive his way home. 7 points on the night. All right, Rodney, big matchup there against Luka. Ooh, good D. All right. Rodney Kane hasn't done much today. I think we're going to change that right here. There's a 3 that will not fall. Very close to a perfect release, though. Oh, good pass down low. Luka misses again. All right. Trying to get better here in transition. And Casey doesn't really have the space. Jonah Bolden left open. He'll hit a 3. I've always enjoyed his skill set. I feel like I need to keep Jonah Bolden. I'm hoping it's not too expensive. I'm not sure what these mid to high 70s, like fringe starters or good bench players go for. But at least next year, the Courtney Lee dead money's going to be over. That's a mistake I made in like episode 1 of this series. And then from there, Ooh, got away with that one too to take the lead. Lonnie Walker, 9 points. It's only a couple of games, but I've played really well with him. Ooh, Lynn almost got around Casey. Staying in position here. He kicks it out. Doncic against Kane. And now let's hope this doesn't take too long. I don't want Walker's flame to go out here. And now, ooh, good D. There we go. I've gotten so much better at that. Lonnie Walker now. What are we going to do? Give it to Kane. It's his turn. Nah. Need the screen before the flame goes out. Lonnie Walker, deep 3. No. Worth a shot, I guess. And now, up top. Oh, it's intercepted by Valanciunas. And Rodney Kane. That's a bad release. And it does not go. Oh, almost turned that one over. They're making some risky calls there. All right, I think the backups are going to come in soon. I'd like to play with them now. Maybe I will just play out this first quarter then normally, as we do have Alexi Edwin out there, Monty Morris as well. And I just turned it over horribly. All right, easy dunk right there to make it 2017. Edwin's turn now. Can we back him down here? Alexi Edwin. Oh, no! That was horrible. Blocked in his face. Now a 3. High arcing miss. All right. That was not a good idea. Bogdanovich. No. And we'll try to speed things up again. Macon, Edwin. There we go. I think we got this one. Alexi Edwin. I do like Monty Morris. I think it's only a 1-year contract for him, but I would not be against bringing him back. Jamal Cole hits the 2. What players, though, do you think we can continue to build around? What players who might be, you know, ones we could overlook? Who should stay? I do like a lot of the players on this team, though. Definitely a big fan of Alexi Edwin, as he will come away with 2 more points in the paint. I know my post moves are pretty non-existent right here, but if I can succeed with Alexi, given my current skill level, I have at least decent hopes that with more time and practice that it'll be even better. Morris now going to drive. Nope. Get that one out to Powell. He'll hit the 3 in the corner. Oh, man, I thought we had some good ball movement there, and then just one bad pass. And Luka with the slam. 28-26. My games are getting a lot higher scoring now that I can play with a faster pace and make shots. That also is definitely a help, at least a little bit. All right, we'll get into some simulating now. I would like to play with those backups a little bit more as we still lead in the second. And in the third, 1:30 left to go. It is a 5-point game, and it looks like the starters are in. Right now, Lonnie Walker leads the team with 20 points on the night. Casey Daniels with 11, and Alexi Edwin, there's a reason his per 36 scoring is so good. 10 more points, 5 rebounds in just 18 minutes. I might actually play with him in the fourth quarter. Looks like Edwin's in right now at power forward. Not a bad role for him. Edwin, that's a bad release, but it does not matter. He scores again. And I'm pretty sure Alexi is under contract. I forget if he's up after this year or not. But either way, I can't see him being too expensive. And now Lynn. Casey's defense has gotten pretty good, I feel. And Jeremy Lin is blocked by Valanciunas. Edwin up to Cole. Oh, they stole it without going out of bounds. How on earth? And then Lin with the floater. That connects. We will have the final shot here of the quarter. Casey. We're just going to take the 2, and that will fall. Casey making it a 5-point game. Bolden's out there now, and so is Rodney Kane. But I might get Alexi a few more minutes after a little bit of rest. And, ooh, nope. Not going to take that shot with Walker. Not quite yet, anyway. Valanciunas, no! Luka got in the passing window. And Diallo over Walker. Can't hit. Let's go up now. Rodney Kane. Give that one to Walker. Lightly contested. And it does not fall. I feel like I have to play a little bit more with Rodney Kane. It's been a little while since I focused on him on offense. And board by Valanciunas. Jonah Bolden. Let's go to Kane. He does have a good inside game that I feel we never really get to see. Valanciunas now trying to work around DeAndre Jordan. Oh, that didn't work well. How'd you like that move right there? Kane misses. But I got some space off that kind of hesitation move. Anyway, 5-point contest in the fourth quarter, the last quarter of our season. Nicely done. Yeah, I think we're just like a player away. And then once we get it all sorted out, it's going to be really fun to see what this team can do. Not one player away in terms of being like a championship contender, but I think in terms of taking us to that next level. We're not that far off. My goal next year is to guard plays like that, but also make it to the postseason. It's been long enough. We've been waiting. I don't intend to wait a whole lot longer. Oh, that got knocked away. Got it back with Casey. And Valanciunas will get the basket. Man, DeAndre Jordan all the way to the rack. Love it. Anyway, 5-point contest again. I'm definitely not focusing as much on the three-point shot anymore. That's kind of a nice change because I think I've been a far more efficient player, which is weird because I thought like if I focused on threes and just got good at that, I'd be fine, but it's actually everything else that I think has made me a better player. Bolden now in the corner, takes the shot and hits another three-pointer. Bolden's also got outstanding offensive potential. I wouldn't be that worried if he had to start a year from now. He's a solid player. 97-93. Got to cool down DeAndre Jordan here a little bit. He's been dominating us on both ends of the floor. Good D. And another rebound for Valanciunas. He has got 9 and 9. And now Rodney Kane. Looking to get something to go here with him. Trying to create a little space here, little step back. Not quite James Harden yet. And now Luka up to Diallo with 8.5 to go. In the corner, Luka's going to take the three over Kane, but misses. Back we go. Nope, just kidding. Don't want that shot. Give it to Walker. Casey cutting. Oh, man, didn't wait long enough. Could have gotten him open for a three. My bad. The more patient you are in some of those plays, the better they end up working oftentimes. I tend to rush them. Ooh, another miss. And Lonnie Walker not going to rush into that. How about Kane? This time it should hit. Yes! Rodney Kane from the top. It is only a 1-point game. And I'm sure you'd rather I not hit three-point shots right now so we can lose this. And yeah, I'm more comfortable losing this game, but it's just not normal for me to not worry about winning. 7 minutes left to play. Luka creates some space and hits the mid-range shot. They are out shooting us by 9% and lead it by 5. All right, let's actually stick with the play this time. Over to Kane. All right. And now, okay, I was trying to run a play. Oh, we actually had an inbound play there. I wasn't having any of that, apparently. And now, I don't think we're actually calling anything. Jonah Bolden. No, give it out to Kane. He's wide open from three. Let's go, Rodney Kane. I like the part where they just forget about a good three-point shooter and leave him wide open. How do I get that to happen more often? Anyway, 2-point contest now. I'm going to call Alexi Edwin in around the 5-minute mark. Ooh, Jordan with the board and blocked by Bolden. They'll try it again now. Luka off the screen. A bad box out by me, and Jordan missed an easy one. We could take the lead right here. All it takes is one Casey shot. Ooh, what do we got here? Set that screen. Thank you. 3 from Casey Daniels. Not quite. And now it's Lynn the other way. And there's the floater again. He's hit that a couple times. I like how if you mess up a play and then get right back to it, they will oftentimes keep it going. Rodney Kane hits again. That's 3 in a row from deep. They don't want to guard him. Well, we're giving him every reason to start doing so. 103, 102, and I'm going to sub in Alexi Edwin. Luka Doncic against Rodney Kane. Good defense. I feel like their shot percentage when I'm playing is not very good at all. Casey left open, gotta take the 3, but no. Casey 9 assists, 13 points. Only 2 though in the second half apparently, shooting 14%. Over to Lynn, back to Porzingis. Good job there on the pick and roll. And blocked again. How many is that for Valanciunas? I should have counted. How about pick and fade with Rodney Kane? Why not? They missed him again! 3 for Rodney Kane for the 4th time this quarter. He's at 20 on the night. Now Porzingis able to draw the foul against Jonah Bolden. See, we can play well even against the Western Conference's best. We can do this. I know we can be a good team. They make 2. Is Alexi in yet? He sure is. We'll see if Edwin gets any chances to make big plays. All right, Casey, you want this one. Now we're going over to Edwin. And it goes to Kane. And Edwin. Oh, no. One too many passes. Got away with it there. And I think DeAndre Jordan's probably a little too good, or not. Alexi Edwin all the way. We're -12 with him on the floor, though. I've noticed that his plus-minus isn't that good. Should I be worried about that? Give it up. Give it up. No, I wanted it. I should have icon passed. That's on me. I need to do that more often. I see you, Rodney Kane. Open. It's a 3 again. You're kidding me. Rodney Kane cannot miss. I wanted to get him more involved. We got it. We might actually win this game. In the corner, Jeremy Lin offline. And here we go. Lonnie Walker over to Bolden. Unguarded. No, it doesn't go. Just so used to those falling now. Will Luka take over? Game on the line. We know he has the talent. Porzingis guarded. Oh, lucky I got here just in time. Doncic down low. And nope, not falling. Not tonight. Here goes the pass to Walker. Quick shot. No, missed badly. 2 minutes left. DeAndre Jordan against Edwin. To Porzingis. Good dunk. And now, back the other way again. Casey. Now he's going to take a 3. And he will not miss it. Surf up by 4. Porzingis turnaround jumper. That will fall. He's got 27. Casey. Uh-oh. No. Shouldn't have passed that up to Edwin. Now Parks over Walker, and Edwin grabs the rebound. Now we got a fast break chance. Where's Casey? There he is. That's a 3. Nope. And the Mavs, with 1:20 to go, have their chance. I've given them the opening here for sure. Porzingis again, the turnaround. Misses this one. Let's go. Alexi Edwin against Jeremy Lin. He's got to win this matchup. Edwin. He fades back, and it does not go. I probably could have played that better. I should have used more power. And uh-oh. Lin got the 3. An open look, and Jordan misses, but gets his own board and ties it at 113. What a game we have here. We could be looking at overtime. Oh, I did not mean to shoot there. Almost made it. I was just getting a little out of control there with the moves. Porzingis is fouled now by Lonnie Walker. 2 for 2. And now we must make a shot here. 19.9 left. I think I'm just going to take a 3. Casey's cold, so does he take this shot? This is for the game right here, everybody. Casey Daniels. Under 10 to go. We're looking for a pick and roll, or if someone wants to get open, you know, I'm all for that. Uh-oh. Casey almost loses it. This is it for the season. It's over. Dallas wins. 115-113. So we successfully tank our way to the very end. Almost beat the Mavericks again. And next up, it's the offseason. And next time, we're going to beat Dallas because we're going to be a playoff team a year from now. That was fun to watch Rodney Kane heat up. He hit 7 threes in this game, including 5 in just the 4th quarter. Correct? Yep, 5 for 5. When he heats up, he can take over a game. I really enjoy playing with Rodney Kane. Giannis is the MVP after averaging 25.9 points and 11.5 rebounds per game. We'll move on. Here are the first team all NBA players. No major surprises. Julian Sparks. He's now a second team all NBA player. On the third team, again, no major surprises. All defense. Doesn't appear that we have an all-rookie player this season, but we did the first couple years in the series, so that's all right. Really fun to get through another year in this series, and now the postseason is here, everybody. Uh-oh, the Lakers dropped the first two to San Antonio. What's going on? What's LeBron doing as they got swept? The 8 seed sweeps the 1 seed. Meanwhile, they're taking on Oklahoma City after their sweep. Charlotte is out after a 4-game sweep as well. And now, conference finals will be between Dallas and San Antonio, Boston and Philadelphia. Dallas out to a commanding lead, and they easily make their way to the finals. And they're going to take on the Celtics, who don't sweep them, but win in 5 anyway. The Boston Celtics win the championship. Kyrie Irving is the finals MVP. And that will take us to the offseason, everybody. Next time, I have a chance to really take this team to a new level that we've never seen before. I like a lot of the players we have, and I'm hoping we can end up with Neil Hope. If we check the mock draft, it looks like we're just outside the top odds. We have a chance. And the Wizards, by the way, they did not make the postseason, so another slim chance to work our way up and to come away with some really good selections here. I think that with this Wizards selection and our other, maybe we can package it up to move up even higher in the draft in the first round. We'll have to see. It's something I'm definitely open to doing. But this year, Boston had by far the best regular season record, plus they win the NBA Finals. Can we see some of their players here? Kyrie Irving, Simon McGuire, Jason Tatum, Marcus Morris. All right, so there are some familiar faces, but definitely some roster turnover here. I have a lot of work to do because I believe I have to re-sign Casey Daniels. Rodney Kane might be restricted free agent. I'm not sure how it all works. Obviously, keeping Kane and Daniels are among our highest priorities. The next episode, I try to take this team to the next level. If you have any final tips or thoughts on the offseason upcoming, please leave them down below in the comment section. I'm very interested in what you think I need to do to make this team the best it can be. But that's it for today, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel because I think we have a lot more to do with this San Diego Surf team, and I can't wait for next year. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you again soon, tomorrow with the off season.